What up, Tube? Been a minute. Had to take a little bit of time off. For those of you who know me know I tattoo for a living. Had a tattoo convention. I own my own shop here, and we took the whole shop to the convention, so I took some time off from the car and the truck. So I want to start off today by saying thanks to Arco from Outlaw Edge. His channel's super dope. Thanks for sending some friends my way. Always rad when the community gets together, dude. And yeah, I really appreciate that. I have been watching your stuff for a while, and yeah, man, it's an honor to have you say positive things about me. So I appreciate that. Hopefully someday we can come together in real life and shoot the shit. But yeah, so back in the garage today. I'm gonna work on the truck a little bit more. A little bit of body mounts going on for the back of the cab. I need to get that done. I also need to figure out the power steering pump situation. I have a long water pump and a short water pump. I got two different power steering pumps. I need to find a combo that's gonna work with that S10 box. One of them will work. So we'll figure that out today. Hopefully, I wanna get the bushings in the body, get that thing up, turn the key, do a little bit of wiring, make sure it runs, and then wire the whole truck, and we'll be in business and hopefully taking it for a ride. So obviously that won't all happen today, but that's my list of things to do. So stick around, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave me comments. I appreciate all the new followers out there. Thank you so much. And a little update on what we did last time I was in the garage working. I didn't really make any videos, so let me show you. I finished up the front mounts on the cab here. I got a little bit of work to do to mount the radiator, but let me show you what's up. Last time I was in, I finished up that mount and this side. Now come around the other side so you can see. Today I want to figure out water pump and power steering, but yeah, so that mount's finished up. I gotta tie it in a little bit more. Radiator fits in there real nice. This mount's tied up. So yeah, little update. Front's done. Let's work on some rear cab mounts, and the body will finally be on this for good. I'm gonna pull this water pump off and figure out what combo works to get around the steering box. I have a universal shaft that's gonna go in there. That's the stock steering column. I wanna use that. So just some tinkering today, figuring some shit out. Just pulling some parts out, figuring out what to do today. I ordered this Willward universal brake pedal assembly. I'm gonna try and smash that all under the dash. It'd be kind of hard to fill these under the dash, but hot rods aren't easy. I got some steering linkage to figure out, and then this super small power steering pump, I think, is what I'm going to use with the short water pump. It's a really compact setup. This stuff is super rad. So yeah. So after a little bit of cutting, and some figuring, I came up with this stuff here, all to make my rear cab mounts. So originally I thought my rear cab mounts were gonna be real easy. I was gonna tie right off of a flat piece where the cab mounted before, and just do a real flat bracket. Once I got under there and looked real close, wasn't the best route to go. So I made a bunch of this stuff here. We're gonna extend the cab mounts from the floor down from a more structural place. So yeah, I cut all this stuff out. I'm gonna put it together and show you how it works. And there we go for now. We got that, that guy fully welded, welded to the bottom too. Same thing there. These are the top bracket. This is the bottom bracket. So that bolts onto that. Bushing between. This is on frame. I'm gonna make some plates for the back, and these plates go on the top, and that'll get welded to the bottom of the truck where it's nice and solid, and this will get welded to the frame. And there's our back body mounts. Welded up, ready to go in. We'll get that bushing in between those two. That'll weld to the frame, under part, and that welds to the bottom of the floor. And there's already a plate in there, stock, that reinforces. It's not just sheet metal, there's a plate reinforced, and I'm gonna either put these on top of there, weld them, and then plug weld it, or not. We'll see how easy it is to get them in there, but that's it. So I'm under the truck now. Frame, there's that plate I was talking about up there that we can weld to. It is already welded to the main structure of the cab. So, bracket goes in here like so, and attaches to the frame. I know that's hard to see, but that's pretty much it. And there we go, just tacked. I'll get up there and weld that way better once I make sure everything's perfect and where it wants to be. But that's it. That'll be our rear body mount. Take this apart, get that bushing in between there. Like I said, we're gonna put a 3/4 inch urethane, hard urethane bushing in, and it's gonna lift everything way up. So one more to go, and then this cab and bed is fully mounted. There you can see the front one that's tacked in there as well. So front, back. So I went and got that power steering pump and the short water pump on it. Everything lines up. Got to put some gaskets in. This power steering pump has a remote reservoir, but it clears the box. I got our steering started with that shaft in there, universal shaft, and it actually is going to lay out perfectly. So I just have to cut down that stock steering column, made it to this shaft. It goes right through the exhaust manifold. We'll make a new panel for this wall. I need to cap off the end of the steering column, get it nice and perfect so that the steering shaft comes through, gets mounted up to the rest of the linkage. And then we'll make a plate to cover that bolts into the wall, and the steering will be done. And then we can grab a belt. I need to get an alternator bracket, put an alternator on there. Radiator needs mounts, but yeah, all for another day. So that's about it for this episode. Finally got all them cab mounts in. Whew, it's a hard job. You don't realize how much laying on your back welding sucks, so you gotta do it. So like always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that button below, leave me some comments, let me know what you think of it. I'm always down for conversation. Once again, thanks to Arco. Props to all your friends. I'm really bad with names, but I started following all you guys, and I'm super excited to see what you guys post as well. So let's keep this going. Build something at home for yourself. You could do it too. It's really not that hard. First step is actually getting started. Cut some shit up, weld it together. Next thing you know, you got cool cars. Have a good one, everybody.